Hey, it's Bruce from Nature Calls, and here's the Kaitum 2. This is the tent I took on my last voyage up to Steamboat Rock. Great backpacking trip. Put a link to that hike. It was a scramble. It was, going up this 800-foot basalt island in the middle of the river out there. So I had this and all my usual stuff. But it was super windy up there. I definitely learned some lessons on high wind setups, but it was howling up there. And once I got it all set up, it was just a great tent. Didn't even, the wind did not bother me. But it's the Red Label tent. So it's the Kurlon 1200 triple impregnated silicone outer fabric. This is the strongest fabric out there. I mean, this fabric can go head-to-head with any other tent manufacturers, and this would win as far as tear and strength and all that. The lines that it has on it are really the lines you want in super high winds and snow. But it's 6 pounds, 13 ounces, and that's with 18 of the DAC tent pegs. All the guy lines that you see around here. It comes with a spare tent pole, comes with a repair sleeve, all the bags, and everything included is in that weight. And I had no problem, scrambling up rocks with it, no problem whatsoever. So doing a little cleanup so I can put it into storage. Let's do a setup on it. Now what's real nice is it's like the Kaitum standard model, not the GT model. They're pretty much the same way either way. So you don't have to worry about what end to put up because they have vestibules on both ends, which is really nice. It's really great for the flow through of air. If you have two guys, you can give one guy one vestibule, one guy the other one. Right now I've lengthened out the tensioning straps, little rings on it. I'm gonna stake that out on one end. I'm not gonna push my stakes in all the way because it's just testing here and cleaning. Extend that out. Now the stakes they give you, and they give you plenty of stakes, so if you're counting calories or weight, they give you enough stakes to, these DAC J stakes to stake out all the points around the tent for setting it down, and then all the guy lines. So you get a lot of stakes, and that's, these aren't very heavy to begin with, but if you're comparing apples to apples, you need to compare, this has probably 16 stakes that come with the kit. The poles that you get are the 9mm DAC Featherlight NSLs, and when you put these together, make sure that they're seating all the way in. You don't want any gap or anything there. Now this is the middle pole, which is longer. They have two short poles and one longer middle pole. It has the red indicator on it, and then there's a red ribbon down on that pole sleeve. Definitely one of the beauties of Hilleberg tents is that they designed it in such a nice way so you can get all your poles in from one side. So I can just work down this side of the tent to get my poles in. Scrunch that up till we get that all the way into that cup. And bring it on out. And put it into the little cup there. Tighten it up to the bottom of the tent. And so here's the middle pole. It has a red tape, and then you have a red ribbon on that pole sleeve. And this pole sleeve is a different fabric than the Kurlon here. A little bit tougher, real nice. So we bring it about halfway across, and we pull fabric over the pole until we get it all the way down into this heavy-duty vinyl cup. You don't want to have it not in there. And push the pole back through, put the pole end into the little cup, and we tighten that up to the base of the tent. Now that we got the tent, all the poles in, you can just grab on this end, lift it up, put it down, stake it. Now essentially this tent is 4 stakes and up and done. Now we're going to tighten, and we're going to try and get a nice tight pitch. At each corner, we've got these little adjusters, and that gets us a nice tight pitch for the tent. And around the tent, you have these little tabs if it's really nasty weather to go ahead and stake down the tent. But we're going to just bring out the guy lines, which are sweet. Now these are the Vectran lines, and this is I think the 2mm lines with the red label. Just every way they have everything sewed and connected. I mean, it's all so well thought out. Has really nice line runners. Let's go ahead and stake it all out. A really easy line runner that you can do with your gloves on, which is real important in the winter. You just want to tighten this up just enough so we got some good tension on the poles, but not so much that we're gonna start making the poles go oblong. Now this tent just excels with ventilation, and one of the things is this hood. It's got a wire in there. We'll go ahead and stake this on out. So you have all this ventilation. You have a scoop here, and then you have a scoop on the back, and then we'll show you how the inside all works. But it's just incredible. On the vestibule, you have one on each end. It has this nice rubber overlay over the zipper. And the zipper has a little lock on it. So you can zip it up there, and it's got a little catch. We remove this little catch, we can zip it back even further. We can actually keep rolling this back if we want even more room in there, but it's a huge vestibule. And you get one on each side, so we'll go ahead and tighten this back up. And you could, if you wanted some other ventilation, I don't see why you would, but you could open that top. I just don't see why you'd need it with this tent. It's pretty amazing as far as ventilation. We'll go ahead and roll back the door. Always want to keep your door out of the dirt. And you also want to make sure your door band is correct. That's how you maintain these zippers. Now this is the actual exact backpack, 70-liter, it's kind of a UL backpack, and of course, no problem. Here's my 88-liter Osprey. See how well that fits in there, no problem at all. Now here is what makes Hilleberg's so awesome. This yellow inner is suspended off the outer, and so you can, in this breeze, so if there's any condensation, it'll go out and it'll hit this, which is waterproof, and it'll slide back down and go into the ground. But you can actually detach all this and use this inner by itself, or just if you need more work room in here, you can detach it, or if it's super wet, you can detach your inner and put that in your backpack, and then come out, stow your outer, and put that on the outside of your backpack. It's just an awesome setup. Open it up so I can get some good ventilation. Let's see, like this inner door here, if you want to keep a door up, it has mosquito netting. You get that cross flow ventilation. Zip it up. I'm going to go ahead and open it up so I can get some. It's a nice sunny day. Go ahead and stuff that in the pocket for now. Now here's the vent. So this is a breathable section here. So it's already breathing. We can open this up. roll that away. And to get more ventilation, I could actually open up this door over here. But yeah, this full vestibule on this end too. All right, so here I've got two 25-inch mats. They fit just fine. At the head and the foot, it's definitely narrower, so 47 inches at the foot, and I think it's 50 inches wide here. And I'm definitely, see it right here in the middle. It's 39 inches high, so it's definitely tall enough to where if you're in here, you know, you've got plenty of room. Nice little clothesline in the middle here. Just fantastic. You know, this flow through, you know, if I was, you know, with another guy and, you know, each one of us had each one of these vestibules, one head could be down here, another head up there, you know, so you'd actually get tons of room for, you know, an all season, you know, 2-person tent with 2 vestibules. This is pretty much it. Nice tent. All right, well, there is the Kaitum 2. Love this tent, just love it. Yeah, it's all season, 2-person tunnel style tent. This would be really hard to beat, but yeah, definitely took care of me in some serious winds. But that's it. Time to pack it back up. See you out on the trail. Bye now.